Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, I've had a massive disaster. Not only am I having a bad hair day, I don't know what's going on with my hair today, but yeah. Not only have I had an extremely bad hair day, but I have a computer malfunction on me and deleted everything. Like, why? I have no idea why all my footage of everything's gone. So, all my Save the Bees thing, gone. All my unboxing video of not new animals, it was a live food thing, gone. Mortified. I sat nav did the same thing. Travelling down on the motorway, so normally you get 3 or 4 lanes. Oh no, it's telling me to cross over a metal barrier onto oncoming traffic to take a right turn. Like, really? So now my laptop has just exploded and melted everything of my photos and my videos, and yeah. So I've got a few pictures on my phone which thankfully I took as I was doing what I was doing with the video. I was taking pictures, so I'm going to have to put all that together and try and make a video with that. So today's video is updates. So if you follow me on social media, and if you don't, you should. You really should. So if you follow me on there, you know that I took in an iguana, and she's about 2 years old. Now the lady who originally had her bought her off a breeder who bred for money, and she had her for a good couple of years and then couldn't look after her anymore due to medical reasons. So then she sold her, then the person who bought her then sold her on again, and I have to mention that there was 2 iguanas. There was a red and a green. So the lady who originally had him found out where they were, and she kind of knew this person. This person only has big snakes and looking after the snakes properly, but wasn't looking after the iguanas. So she took the green one back and was trying to get the red one rehomed as well. She couldn't take 2 of them on. Obviously, like I said, she had medical reasons. So unfortunately, the green one died through not being looked after properly. So of course the lady was highly concerned that the red one was going to go the same way. So I seen her advertisement and took the iguana. She was absolutely a lovely person, gave me as much information as she could about the iguana, what she knew anyway. So she was called Copper. I have since renamed her and called her Godzilla. No, Queenzilla, because she's a girl, so Queenzilla. My brother helped me pick that name. It was awesome. So she is the red iguana that I've took in. She's about 2 to 3 years old. Will not come towards me at all. So if you know anything about iguanas, iguanas are not like your typical bearded dragon where you can just go in and start petting them straight away. The iguana has to trust you, and in order for them to trust you, they have to build up that over a course of so many weeks, months, whatever. So because of her age, she is still quite young, but she will take a little bit longer than if I go and get a baby iguana. So she will take me a long time. I might be able to show you her in the video in a minute, in a minute, but it's not looking very good. I'll wait till she comes down. She will take a small piece of food out of my hand. She will take a small piece of food out of my hand, but it is going to take an awful long time. So I will keep you updated on her and her progress. And she seems pretty happy. She's doing really well. She's eating, pooping and drinking, which is awesome. So yeah. So the other updates I have got is next week is the British Tarantula Society event, which is happening at the Warwick had a really cool thing for that, but I forgot. I think it's a visitor centre, and that is happening on Sunday the 19th of May. Opening time is 11 o'clock. So if you're there, make sure you come and say hi. I want lots and lots of pictures of everyone. So I will be attending that. Another show will be in June, is the Reptile Expo IHS. I will be attending that, so if you're there, say hi. Also, in August, the Invert Show are hosting their very first Glasgow show, and I will be there. I'm going to make a weekend of it because the kids are on holiday. Woo! So I'm going to go up on the Friday and stay overnight. I'm taking Harley Chardonnay. I'm going to have an awesome weekend, go to the Spider Show, and then probably come home. But that's the first one in Scotland, so I wanted to be there for that one. And it's an excuse to have a road trip and a camping trip at the same time, so awesome. What other updates have I got? Oh yeah, apart from my sucky laptop. Super bad. Super bad. I don't have any other updates apart from that, apart from my laptop sucks! Did I mention that? Yes, I think I did. Sucky. So anyway, apart from that, I think everything's doing alright. I have moved Snowflake, he's my snow globe boa. I have moved him into a different enclosure because he wasn't doing so good in the other one. I haven't done any footage on him because again, I took him in and people not looking after them properly. So he suffered a bit of problems with his stomach. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's now passed and he should start getting a bit more better. So I will do a video on him. So speaking of videos, I've had a couple of my brothers coming over to see me, and sorry, there's something moving around. I just wondered what it was. Why am I waving my arms around like this? Right. So I've had a couple of my brothers over, and we were feeding some of me tarantulas and geckos and chameleons and snakes and praying mantises, snails, frogs, vinegaroon, skinks. Anyway, so it come to my attention that while we were doing this, there was lots of questions from my brothers and my little nieces and nephews. One nephew in particular is mad. He always wants to come to his Auntie Angela's because he absolutely loves all my animals, as he says. And for such a small, young boy, he's very, very inquisitive, and it got me thinking, how many other people out there are interested, don't want to own tarantulas or exotics, because that's what most of these are, exotics, but want to know about them. So I've come up with a little video thing that I'm going to do for my content. So it'll start off with a species that I have, and I'll go through that whole entire thing. So if it's it'll be snakes, I'll discuss only what snakes I've got now, not what I've had in the past, because I can't comment on what I've had in the past, because I think that's a bit biased. If I've got them now, I will do a video and I'll talk about them, because I'm a big believer in animals all have a basic requirement of care, whether it be heat map, heat light, UVB. As for the frogs and stuff, they need a natural 100% light thing. So what I was going to do is do videos on them, talk about them, but also explain about how they have their own personalities as well. I'm not going to say any more because I'm going to show you in the videos, but I just thought I'd let you know that that's what I've got upcoming in the next couple of weeks, where I will talk about my animals, but also give you an insight into who they are, what they like, what they don't like, because just like you and me, we have likes, we have dislikes, so do animals. And it's really, really, it needs to be put out there that yes, they are the same, but they're not the personality of the same as each other, if you get what I mean. So it's like kittens and pups. you get a litter of between 3 and 6. Not all of them are the same. They all have their own personalities. Same with these lot. Same with tarantulas. I've got 2 species of the same, but not one of neither one of them are the same as each other. One of them is total destruction of its enclosure, and if you follow me on social media, you'll know who I'm talking about. My Lasadora Priorana. I was buzzing because everyone else's Lasadora Priorbanas had like just totally wiped out the enclosure and trashed it. I was like, mine hasn't. Oh yes, she did. She bulldozed it to the ground. I was mortified. So she's in my bag box. Her beautiful enclosure is now a tank with dirt. There's a culprit right there. Raven. Lasadora Priorana. Brazilian salmon pink birdie, I think the common name is. Anyway, so I've got 2. I've got a small juvenile, I think he's about 7 centimetres, I believe. He's amazing. Oh, she is amazing. Loves her enclosure, apart from trashing the water ball. That's the only thing he or she does trash, is the water ball. Oh no, not Raven. So now a beautiful enclosure is a tank with dirt. So again, I just wanted to show you the different, how animals are the same but different like us as well. Hope you get the gist. Right, so Queenzilla is actually hiding in amongst all the leaves, so I won't be able to get a good shot of her on the camera. And also the UV light, because of where it is and stuff like that, I tried getting a decent camera angle of her earlier and I couldn't. It was just, it was a disaster. Worst disaster like ever. But she's going to be with me for a very long time, and I will document how I go with her and different techniques that I've tried and used and what has worked, what hasn't worked. For anyone who has an iguana as a baby, you could try these and it might help, it might not, but it's all worth like exploring it. I mean, I've had reptiles for a long time, and tarantulas and inverts and whatever, but I'm still learning, and that's the beauty of it. You can always learn something new and you can get help and tips and techniques and stuff like that. The same goes with autism. Chardonnay has autism, but it's always nice to speak to the people because they might have the same difficulties as I've had, and I'm able to tell them what I've done, or vice versa. So yeah, it's all about growing and spreading the love and the knowledge about animals, because I love animals. I love it. Love it. Right, so I've told you about the BTS. I will be there. I will be at the IHS in June, and I will be at the Invert Show for Glasgow in August. So there is a few updates that I need to give, unboxings I need to do, and another update on her as well. I was hoping to try and sort of angle a camera so that you can see what I do with her, and I can vlog that and put it up as well. So yeah, I've got some big ideas of what I would like to do and where I'd like to take my channel. I just hope you lot enjoy my content as well. And with that being said, I think you are all awesome. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new and you just stumbled happily across my channel, please consider subscribing. I'll do a video next week. I'm not sure what that will be, but it will be something. I might start my education thing off, I don't know. So yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you are. You're all awesome, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.